Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and I'm back with some more Baldur's Gate 3 with Andros Velocities, whose surname is far too similar to the word velocity, which is probably why I don't remember it very well. And he doesn't even have a shield yet, he's still waiting to get hold of one. When he does, he should be able to do a better job of protecting his companions. In the meantime, however, we have Shadowheart here, and she has a little bit of new content this patch. So far, we've managed to rescue her from the alien ship, and, you know, she was almost respectful of us. You know, she was a little more grateful than before. So maybe that's a good thing.
Waste a step.
Now, our goal for this playthrough is to experience some of the new things from this patch and maybe, just maybe, forge a little bit of a friendship with this evil psycho ice queen woman from hell who hates everybody. I saw the pop-up about camp supplies there. I also read the patch notes. So now we need to use food to eat and rest.
What path lies before me?
Now, I hate to point out the obvious.
Put up a fight by the looks of it. Not that it mattered in the end.
Lady, that's a remarkably cynical
Don't
outlook.
wish that fate on anyone. No
You should be
traps
more
to
careful about that.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
So I'm going to take this
Have to keep going.
and... oh, fish. We might be able to eat them as we rest.
Can't slow down.
I'll also take this chap's letter. Man, I'm so sorry. He has such a bad, funky haircut. He's been watching too many Vikings TV shows with hairstyles that aren't Viking hairstyles. Mongolian, yeah. Possibly similar to Polish hairstyles from like 4 or 5 centuries later. Vaguely. Again, yes. But only in a really bad way. Now, obviously,
Something good here, I hope.
what we should be checking here is, and Andros, being the man, is carrying all the luggage, and Shadowheart just stands there and watches him
Wonder if the
and
gods
gives
are watching
orders.
me.
So obviously she is not trying to get in here, right?
If not over. then
So let's
through.
just click on the door and see how she reacts.
Can't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
So, she's less interested in getting in now, but appreciative of the idea of another entrance. So that's good. I have a strong suspicion. Yes, she has a shield. 17... okay, yeah, sure,
Whips
we'll
and
do that.
blades, always sharp.
Let's mark all those.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Right. And now we can turn on protection.
Very well.
I am aware of the waypoint.
Need to
I'm not
find a
going to
way
use it.
forward.
Oh, hello. Ah, okay. So she does need to be very nearby to benefit
More
from
of
that.
those wretched things.
Well, wretched creatures, prepare to meet your doom. For I, Andros Velocities, am about to rediscover quite how deadly the combat system is. Also, for a note, at some point I'm going to have a little talk about her hair. It will matter, and it's
What's inside?
a little bit more detailed than you might think.
Another
So.
step forward.
For now, though, let's see if we can survive this horrific situation.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this will be a short
Alright,
fight.
let's... she'd like to go up here and get a vantage point, but that's not really going to help. Let's back it up a little and wait there. See, now they are dashing. They're rushing to make contact. Oh, these creatures are so eager to taste his blood. Right, you. How about we push you away? That didn't work. Okay, how about we disengage? Yes. And run back to here. It's almost a good idea. Are you coming as well? Yes! Yes, you are! Right. Lob it! Chuck it! Get them! Perfect. And beware they could come round. So, she should have stayed by the shield. Okay, coming round the edge, that's good. Let's just throw this and pretend it's normal. Hey, there we go. And we're going to keep you tied down here. Yes, run through the flames and... Ow. Okay. Heal your companion. And move up to be near him. Nice attack of opportunity there. And let's attack this one.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Beautiful, I suppose. Right, we are still first level. Now, remaining experience doesn't even finish the word. So this tooltip is cutting off now, being a little awkward.
I'm ready. Whatever
And
it
yes, she has less experience points, which is somewhat annoying because that was also a possible previous bug with companions joining before we got to level 2. So she'll always be a tiny little bit behind, but we're going to be getting so much that that shouldn't be a major issue. They'll catch up eventually. You know, it's only a little bit of difference. Poison, eh?
Hiding here.
Let's give the poison to her when I find it.
Best be on my way.
So yes, let's take this moment to criticize, well, discuss Shadowheart's hair. A lot of players have criticized her hairstyle. A great number of them stating a dislike for her fringe. They say it's too big, it's big, it's blocky, they say it's ugly. However, she has this nice circlet, and thanks to modding, we have been able to see Shadowheart with different hairstyles, which leave her forehead exposed. As her facial expression changes, and her eyebrows raise, for example, and her forehead wrinkles, this circlet moves up and down a lot. Alright, let's see if we can zoom in even more. So it actually moves a lot more than her hair does. Her hair does not move very much at all, but that being said, the plait at the back was originally very, very stiff and only moved a little bit in like the, portions of early access. Now it moves a lot more. Sometimes it comes over her shoulders a bit, bends more, and more importantly, the fringe masks the movement of the headband. It is entirely possible that over time, as the movement of the headband becomes more refined and controlled, if they tidy it up and then change her hairstyle a bit, that's okay. And we have seen that there are actually like 3 or 4 different hair models for her in the game. There's this one, the Shadowheart hairstyle. Then there's Shadowheart Evil 1 and Shadowheart Evil 2 and Shadowheart Good. So Evil 1 and Evil 2, they cut off a lot of these side framing sections and make them a lot shorter and ragged and give her a kind of almost center parting. And they also adjust this metal portion up here on the hair. One of them replacing it with something different shape. And then the Shadowheart Good again sweeps this back or ties it up and then cuts this a little shorter than jaw level and combs it over so that she's got a right hand side parting. Anyway, so essentially this may not be her final hair model in the game, or not for the entire game. This does, however, reinforce the idea that, you know, she may not be entirely beyond redemption,
So that's progress.
and that she can be
How much
ushered
farther
into
can I go?
a better, more
Swift as my feet can carry me.
oh, what's the word? A more noble way of life. I was looking for a different word, and I've temporarily forgotten it. Oh well. Right. Well then, let's go up here. Continue looting because we want all the treasure. But then again, we're not trying to get absolutely everything. We'll try and pick up all the party members here. But for now though, let's go experience the new dice rolling system, which
On my way.
doesn't seem to have all the advertised features yet, which is interesting, okay?
More survivors?
So let's go up
They're
here.
trying to dig somebody out of the wreckage.
Quickly! Shiver!
Something's wrong. They should be trying to get away if they...
Come on,
Lady,
dig!
you've got a point.
Faster! Get her out of there! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
The person they're trying to save, it's the creature from the ship. Still alive, but wounded.
So interestingly there, the dwarf speaking with the Irish accent is consistent with Kelgar's Irish accent, well, Kelgar's Northern Irish accent in Neverwinter Nights 2. And I've already commented in previous videos that this cinematic style of now hold on a moment. Character select. Hey you. Give him some guidance. This cinematic conversational style is very Neverwinter Nights 2. Also, Kelgar being from the South Coast, south of Neverwinter, it kind of fits, and now we got the guidance to help out a little bit. So, I believe we, in this interface, are supposed to be able to swap to other characters and have them do stuff, but it looks like we have to either be in multiplayer and say to our mates, hey man, can you give me like a stat boost? Or we need to prep it all up in advance. So I believe we're supposed to be able to somehow access people and now do stuff in the conversation, but that doesn't seem to be possible. Right, let's see how badly this goes. You know, we could be okay. Nope, not even remotely. Oh, that's a shame. Look, this thing's a psychic master. We couldn't expect to power through its dominance and hold over these people.
Your words fall on deaf ears. The creature's hold on them is too strong.
Monster! That's my daughter! She's dying! You did this! You want to kill her!
So now, something we have introduced in this patch is non-lethal damage, where we can just click this button and go non-lethal attacks. Knock someone unconscious instead of killing them. Must be unarmed or using a melee weapon. Doesn't work on undead and constructs. Obviously, because they are not alive. Right, we don't like this. And her also pointing out the situation, saying like this is a, you know, they're under control and stuff. She seems, yes, the common sense, the wisdom of the cleric does seem to be coming through there. In her case, it's remarkably cynical and negative.
There was fire in the sky, and then the voice. Oh God, the voice! What happened?
Well, you interrupted me, but more importantly, you were trying to kill me. You know what, though? The monster was using him as a puppet. That's kind of denouncing him and belittling him, even though it's true. It looked like you were helping that thing. See, that allows him to get control of the conversation and talk about it if he wants to, or keep it to himself if he doesn't. However, this voice you heard, what was it saying? I should have told him to calm down, but hey.
Calling for help. God above, it sounded just like my daughter, but she's been dead for years. That thing
And how
got into
young
our
is she?
heads, drove us mad. We wrecked our boat just trying to get close to it. What do we do now?
She must have been a very young daughter. I imagine that would be quite the emotional attachment, and you would want to rescue her. I'm not going to rob him. Where are we?
We're nowhere. That's the point. Even with a boat, Baldur's Gate is... Wait. You. I can feel you. Just like one of those things. You're one of them!
Now, steady on, okay? Look. You know, they abducted me, but I escaped, alright? I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to be a good person.
There's something in your head. Please, we'll take our chances out here. Just leave us be.
Of course. It would be really nice to try and
Those
rescue you.
people. The mindflayer made them its puppets.
Now, here's a nice little thing. The magic upkeep button now has a little X on it, and we can go boop and end the spell. So, her wisdom is of the cynical and negative variety. Turn on dead, okay. Let's tweak this a little. What do we want instead? She actually can be quite potent with inflict wounds. If we swap the Bane, go with that instead, and try that. Obviously, she's getting some hit points, and not a lot else this level, really. 15. So 8, 9, gain 6 is 5 plus 1. So it looks like it's using the 3/4 of the die stroke half plus 1 thing. That was so popular in 4th edition. And apparently 5th edition players I've talked to and spoken to recently have said, what do you mean rolling for hit points? Nobody rolls for hit points when we go up level. It's like, yes, they bloody do. At least they used to. Right, so, invoke duplicity. Summon an illusion to distract your enemies. You and your allies receive advantage on attack rolls against a creature if both the attacker and the illusion are within 10 feet of it. But isn't this the illusion that just disappears right after being summoned? We'll see. And Andros himself. Wow, he just gets this level? Does he need to be 3rd level to get his fighter subclass? I don't know. Also, the armor is still very blue. However, I'd like to note, these leggings, you know how on the female they kind of end up here and the boots, there's like a gap between the trousers and the boots? That's been fixed now, this patch, so they are going through tweaking armor models. That being said, there's still a overwhelming predominant blue theme. So we're not seeing a great variety of colours yet. Let us...
I'd better take a peek.
Oh, hello. Yes, lady, you take these things.
I've got a long road ahead.
Let's gather our party before venturing forth.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered.
Hmm.
There,
Backwards belt
in the
buckle of
grass.
death. Do you
can
really
kill it,
deserve
can't
our
you?
help?
Like you killed the others?
Well, Andros is a mighty warrior after all, so here we go. Man, he really
Didn't
looks
you
like
see it?
a guy I used to play with a lot. Oh, Chewie.
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? Splendid. And
Andros
now
is a
you're going to
fairly
tell
honest
me
gentleman.
exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
Okay, the pig is getting worked up here. Now, hold on. Look, they took me prisoner just like you, man.
Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out
I'm
of
so
unfamiliar
glad that as we
eyes,
relax, the knife doesn't
prowling
plummet into my
dark,
throat.
Busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm, the light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Why don't you let me up and we can talk about it? Uh-oh. Hey! Lovely. And then maybe we can part very awkwardly as Shadowheart just stands there staring off into the distance.
Not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Well, given the circumstances, apology accepted.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
And you have strange puncture marks on your neck that have never healed. Well, look, I'm apparently from Baldur's Gate 2 because apparently every player character is.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles.
Evidently.
So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yeah, but you're not gonna like it.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
That's a very good question.
It hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
You know, that's a very good point. Unfortunately, yeah, this smoke isn't exactly conducive to healthy breathing. So, look, we don't want to control this thing. We want to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
So this lighting is much more harsh than usual. Right, look, hey, why don't you come with me? We need to keep all the worms together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right.
Allegedly.
I accept. Lead on.
Well, Astarion, you have a level. We should absolutely do something about that. And you got cunning action dash and cunning action disengage. Oh, hello. Well, they're both good. Hang on.
Well, hello.
Shouldn't he be on 6 siders as a thief? 14,
My faith will guide me.
13.
No one
They're
stop
both
me.
on 8 siders? That's very odd. Okay.
With haste. Light on my feet.
We're not going to
my
pester
way.
the fisherman yet. It would be nice to try and get them a safe space in the Druid's Grove, but I'm not sure how we're going to manage that. Also, with this health situation, I probably want to click this button. Have a short
We need to
rest.
find a way forward.
Lovely. That's up the slope.
These
This is
boots
back
have seen
through the ship.
everything.
Okay. So, if Shadowheart's hair is not
Ready.
its final form, it does make me wonder if
Best get
other
my way.
physical alterations may
Have to
be
keep
made
going.
to the characters to make them possibly closer resemble their concept art. So Shadowheart's hair could become brown.
Time to press ahead.
Starian's could turn a little more
There may
grey,
be even more
actually.
that survived the crash. Never wanted the easy one.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Already on it, lady.
Let's have
And they literally had camping supplies.
moving in.
She's really on the ball. In fact, she seems to know a little bit too much about this situation. Almost like she's read the script. Or she has some kind of information, some inside information we should know
Wonder if the gods are
about.
watching me.
Hello there.
You're alive. That's unexpected.
And
Last
indeed,
I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met.
his hair and beard do seem to have more grey to them and less brown than they did before, but I may be misremembering things. Maybe I'll have to go look at one of my old videos and see. Hello. Right, I presume you saw me on the ship then.
Very same. A traumatizing experience, if an instructive one.
What do you mean by instructive?
Nautiloids are incredibly rare vessels, a mindflayer colony's most guarded secret, and a Githpack's greatest prize. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
I'm not from Rashomon either.
Pity. But that'll have to wait. The primary need now is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite?
Yes, I'm not going to forget that anytime soon.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it'll turn us into mindflayers? A process known as ceremorphosis?
This is definitely looking
It
a
is
bit
to be
more grey than
avoided.
before, which is
I assume
interesting.
you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe?
It gives the overall effect of it looking somewhat darker, but no, I'm not a powerful cleric.
Then we'll have to find one. And fast.
Occasional
You and I
lay
are in a
preacher
whole
if
lot
I'm
of
lucky.
trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together?
That sounds like a grand idea.
Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some interesting company. A woman with shadows for eyes, deep as the dark lake. Pleasure, madam.
Is it indeed? We'll see.
His hair and beard do look a little darker in the portrait as well. So I'm wondering if he was intentionally tweaked. Right. Evocation or abjuration? Well, abjuration's been fun in the past, but if we go for a little evocation. New spells. Let's tweak Ray of Sickness for Magic Missile. And it would be nice to have some of these others as well, but these are good enough for now. And now we have the traditional Cleric Fighter Magic User Thief party setup. We do want to get another shield for
Another step
Shadowheart because
forward.
she does not have one.
Moving ahead.
Let's keep on the path for now.
One day I'll catch a break.
And see what we can find of use here.
Should mind my step.
Let's go and free Lae'zel, and then send her back to camp. For reasons of party balance and the fact that her and Shadowheart hate each other.
Breathe deep and move.
Interestingly, we now seem to need to go a little closer to trigger this, and we've got these lovely tieflings who are great fun.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them.
It's amazing how much voiceover work Andrew Wincott has got after voicing virtually every nameless NPC, male NPC, in the original version of The Witcher. Yes, they recast a lot of those NPCs to be voiced by other actors in the remaster or whatever it was. But the original version with the sex cards and stuff, literally almost every NPC was him. Even the lower class ones, which is weird because he obviously sounds aristocratic. However, he then got a lot of work doing the early NPCs in early versions of Divinity Original Sin in early access before they did the remastered version and recast a load of the characters. So it's almost like he's eager for the work or frequently available, because as far as I know he only does the archers. And he's been getting a lot of radio work and voiceover work recently. Lots of computer game voiceovers, even if he just knows he's coming in as the guy who's like, look, they're going to get someone else to record this, but I'm doing the preliminary stand-in version, here's the basics of what I want this character, and I'll give it a go. So he seems almost like the go-to available placeholder voice actor guy. Interesting. Right, look, okay, listen, I don't want to see you guys get hurt, so let's try to make this a non-violent situation, shall we? Oh, beautiful. Look, this woman's bloody dangerous, I'll deal with her.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
That's not deception, it's kind of honest. Hey, what, a blast?
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Oh, that, yeah, probably the ship crashing. Look, hey, I could do with some help myself. Whew. That stunk was a little too slow there. I see why people have criticised this interface for being a bit slow and clunky.
Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Lady, you have a lovely voice and some beautiful armour. It's green. It's
Enough
not blue.
talking. Get me down.
No, they're still within earshot, you silly woman. I mean, look, they're practically within eyesight.
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
Lady, you really need to learn to control that temper of yours.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
See, here's the problem. When Lae'zel says the tadpole needs to be removed, she doesn't make any mention of her surviving the removal process. And she's kind of from a nasty culture where the self is less important because everyone is considered expendable, but the self is considered more important in that they're very selfish and obsessed with their own goals and achievements. So, in that case, I should probably know a little bit more about this.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
She almost sounds
protocol is clear. When infected with a gate tadpole,
nostalgic
we
when
must report
describing
to a
it.
caretaker for purification.
Well then. She's not the kind of person to say thank you.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
How about you go back to camp?
Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A crash must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Oh, you'll get your chance to speak to Zoru, Angry Lady, but for now, we have an interesting situation to explore. We want to find this Druid's Grove.
I hear shouting up ahead.
And hey, if there's
We
voices
should check it out,
shouting,
but be careful.
let's get this waypoint. That's a long way down. Probably not a healthy distance.
Very well.
Okay, let's see how we go.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on?
I wonder if that
Goblins are on
scar
our tail! Open
in
the
his
gate,
eyebrow
Zevlor, now!
is from
You
a
let goblins here?
separate
Where is the
head,
druid?
or like if it's a facial marking, because
Please,
it's
no
definitely
time.
not just painted on the surface. Or if it is, it's very well done. It seems to actually be part of the head model. So
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
that goes in with some of the piercings in the goblin encampment, which basically leads us to believe that there may be considerably more character customization options in the future.
Cannon! No!
Oh no, not cannon!
Shit! Form a line!
That's not a line! Oh, hello! Would you like to fight me? I think you would. What about those two, you idiot? Protect the archer.
Scout! Get to the high ground!
Okay. Can I push you back? Yes, I can. Ah! Mid-combat autosave. Very awkward. Disrupts movement and actions. Gotta hit him, though. It's only 3 points, but it counts. Ooh! Action surge. Can I hit him again? Clearly, Andros is impetuous and likes to go for the... Yeah, I didn't even get an attack animation that time. Missed. Yeah, look, when you roll a 5, you roll a 5. Oh, other party members didn't even get a turn. Interesting. So that was like a surprise round?
Ignis!
Well, he was surprised by the end of his life. Hello, Goblin. You'll be in for a nasty surprise soon. Of the arrow variety.
Way for the blade of frontiers.
Oh yeah, you do it, Blade. You show him.
There's no escaping the blade.
And now the Bugbear of Doom fumbles! Alright. How are we going to do this? We're going to go as close as we can.
Keep going.
Hello, my enemy.
Incandescent!
Okay. We strike again. We push. And we attempt to make our way into the combat.
Tormentor!
Okay, he's not going to be doing a lot of good party support from back there. And I'm seeing a lot of magic missiles.
Mistra.
I haven't changed spell selection. Interesting. Oh yes. How much damage? That's snake cider? That's a 10 cider. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Cunning dash. Round here we go.
Yes, here.
Beautiful! Ooh, nasty. Big jump as well. Has he got like a magic jump spell going or something? No, just a massive jump ability. Okay. Okay, lady, run in there. Get the hit, because he's got a big shield to protect you. Where did Will go? He's over there by the wolf. Okay, we are doing a pretty good job here. Allies badly hurt. You don't have a shield. And are a liability. Let's do something about that. Keep you in the fight. Oh, that was... wrong guy. Oh dear. Double miss. Gotta love it. Back off!
Breathe deep and move.
So we want to keep him locked down and away from her. That works.
Tormentor!
It's almost like the lady heard my plan.
Indeed.
Alright, you big lug. Disco Inferno. As in burn, baby, burn.
Over here.
And let's have a little cunning dash as well. To get a little closer to the action. We might even be able to reach the warg from there as well.
Witness the light of the blade.
What did... Shove? Okay. Right, look, so... we all know who needs the healing here.
Heading there.
And we now can't administer it. Oh, mate, stop killing him. It's not very nice. You know what? Get that health back. It's not as if you can give it to anyone else. Beautiful.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Where is the bastard? Damn.
So, let's loot some bodies. Come on. Little pixel hunt there. Oh! You're encumbered now. Interesting.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Yeah, well, look, about that.
Let's have a look. Swift as my feet can carry me. Anything of use? Light on my feet.
So, I'm not sure if the encumbrance values are slightly lower than usual, or if the food weighs a little more, but we would not expect to be seriously overburdened by this point. Let's go inside. And before we go all the way in,
Can't afford to stay idle.
let's get geared up for that conversation.
On my mind. And, well, in it. If not over, then...
Was that about his mind?
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
So, I noticed that the green garments underneath his breastplate have also converted over to the wrapping on his weapon haft, which I'm not sure that was an intended result. So that could be one reason why we don't have a kind of colouring system in game yet. Right. It's like people would want to colour like different things separately. Now, let's think. Are we playing to try and guess what Shadowheart would like most? She'd probably like this one, right? I'm leaving before Horde Shadows. Like, there's loads of goblins there. Wine fight just ended, now you're picking another relax. This, she wouldn't like this so much, because this is being a good person and caring about people, and she doesn't really do that. She's an arsehole. Druid. Okay. Right, no, we'll go with this.
He's right. We should scrub
See?
while
Green.
we can. Right. Lead the goblins here, then leave the rest of us to fight them off, you coward!
What's it gonna take to shut you up, Horns?
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Alright, look. Verse 2, verse 2. Why don't you both just stop and think? You know, more violence isn't going to make the situation any better. Oh, lovely. Bring the chance! Because as soon as we'd rolled that... As soon as we roll that 12, I was like, 14, we just need to roll a 1 on the d4, so it's automatic.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough.
Wait, did she approve or
Squabbling is
disapprove?
pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
I saw an approval change there. Right. Well, let's
Time to
go
pack.
this
We
way
need to leave.
and talk to Arca if we can.
Cannon?
I should speak up.
This is going to end badly.
Go find a healer!
It's too late. He's gone.
No!
Her tail spasmed there, showing her pain. Look, I'm sorry I wasn't able to help. It all just happened so quickly.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arca, no! Wait! What are you doing?
It's almost as if whatever we do, she'll never learn. Oh, hello, what did you want to say?
Let's check for a healer, then move on. Whatever else is happening here isn't our concern.
Okay, well, look. These people might need help. She's not going to like this.
We won't help anyone if we turn into mind flayers. Let's move.
Lady, it takes like a week. We're talking like half an hour tops here, okay? It's like a bugbear assassin and everything. Speaking of which...
On the move.
Hey, you're an assassin. You can bleed.
Blood comes easy these days.
We want to stop you going past. If you manage to get through that gap on the side there, that is not good for us. But okay, this'll do. Yes, if you could stay scared and stay up there, that'd be great. Yeah, if you could, like, not do the whole suicidal thing. And in the meantime, we'll get an elevated position for a sneak attack. Maybe we don't need that whole cymbal mini gong sound effect for every sneak attack declaration, especially if it doesn't come through. Right.
Step to it.
Look, here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to just be disgusting. Yeah. There we go. Really? You threw a bottle of poison at her? And she's now poisoned, except she isn't. Well, hey, let's just jump out of this to avoid stepping in it. You're still getting poison footsteps, though, interestingly enough.
Fight. Let's go.
Oh, I'm gonna fall over. I didn't fall over.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Lady, I don't have a devil mistress.
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
Well, yeah, look, it all went horribly wrong. Aha. At least it was an easy roll, you know? Not a difficult one.
That's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the 9 hells as very valuable currency.
Well, we should hold on for that, because it might get valuable at some point.
Best be on my way.
You know what?
That coin's worth plenty. Don't let a squid get their tentacles on it.
That's good. She used to bug out and say, "Thank you for saving my life. I'd love to give you my soul coin," but someone appears to have pickpocketed it. And it's like, no, you literally gave it to me already, you silly goose.
On my way.
Please. May he rest by your side.
Oh, hello. Who are you, lady?
He never hurt anyone. Not now. Please.
All right. I'm trying to give you an opportunity to mourn.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Okay. Wow, I can't even click on this guy. Wait, is that canon? I think that's the dead body of... It is canon! He's standing up. Rigor mortis clearly set in really badly. That's got to be a bug. And hopefully that'll get fixed soon.
Find a way forward.
Wow, no wonder I couldn't talk to him. You know, I think I've done enough this episode. Looking at the clock, I've got things I need to do tomorrow. I should probably go get some rest. I'm going to end this one here. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Hey, I should totally turn that on. But I'm going to say bye-bye for now, though. And cheerio, everyone. See you all next time.